and welcome to our channel. In this video I would like to show you Emirati and Arabic desserts and sweets that we have eaten in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. If you don't know me yet, my name is Marta from Cooking the Word and I'm a food guide in Frankfurt. On this channel we help people who like to cook, eat and travel to find traditional recipes and places to eat traditional food. And before we start, I would like to let you know that I visited Emirati as a tourist, so I am not an expert of the Emirati cuisine, so please excuse any pronunciation mistake, or if I say something wrong, please also correct me in the comments down below. Desserts in Emirati are so different than those ones that we know from Europe. They have a different consistency, look and taste. Most of them are flavored with saffron, cardamom and rose water, and I think that makes the taste of them so unique. The first restaurant that we have visited to try Bosa was Al Fana. Al Fana is an Emirati restaurant that is located in Dubai Festival Mall. There is actually no tube station near the mall, so we did have to get there by taxi. From the way how the restaurant looked like, I would think that would be the place where the locals wouldn't go, but where we walked inside, we actually didn't see any tourists. The decor of the restaurant was definitely very stylish. But coming back to food, in this restaurant we have eaten the famous semolina cake, which is called Bosa. Bosa is very soft and moist and usually served with a syrup. As you can see in this restaurant, we actually didn't get a syrup, but cream on the top. So Bosa is usually made of semolina and coconut flour and spiced with cardamom powder, syrup, sugar, water, rosy water and lemon juice. For my taste, the cake was a little bit dry and not sweet at all, so I would recommend to ask for the syrup on the side. Other than this, it did taste very nice, and I think that the taste of the cardamom wasn't too strong. The portion of the dessert was pretty big, so we could actually share it. Legemat is another dish that we have tried on our trip to the Emirates. This one we have actually found on the food market that was located in front of our terminal. But legemat is the most famous dessert from the Emirates, so there is no problem to find it in any Emirati restaurant. Legemat is a fried yeast dough that is served with a date syrup and sesame seeds on the top. It is flavored with cardamom and saffron, and for me, it tastes like a pancake. The next place that we visited was near the DMCC station, and this area is located next to the Palm Jumeirah. To reach the restaurant, we had to walk for about 1 kilometer, but the walk, as you can see, was very beautiful, so it was worth it. Seven Suns restaurant was very easy to find. And the origin of the name is because Emirati consists of 7 different emirates. The restaurant is serving Emirati dishes from all the regions. The restaurant inside was very pretty, but we have decided to sit on the terrace because from there we had a lovely view. They also have given us an iPad where we could see exactly how the dishes look like. To drink, I have ordered my favorite tea, which is called karak, and this is a tea that is prepared with evaporated milk and cardamom. And also they do put sugar in there. In this restaurant we have ordered 2 desserts. The first one was called asida, and this is a dish made up of cooked wheat flour, sometimes with an addition of butter or ghee or honey. It has a porridge consistency and it's supposed to be eaten without cutlery. But look at me with the spoon, terrible! The dish was served warm, and I need to be honest with you, it wasn't my favorite one, probably because of the pumpkin. But this other dessert, that was a highlight. The dessert was called Ali or Ali. I think in the Arabic countries they all not sure how to write it. But anyway, Ali, it's kind of a bread pudding that is blended with pistachios, coconut flakes, raisins, and of course plenty of sugar. On the top there comes milk, and then the whole thing is baked in the oven. This dessert was served warm, and it was seriously one of the highlights of this trip. I was very happy that Matthias didn't like it because I could finish it all. After the meal in this restaurant, we did have a walk in this area, and that was seriously very beautiful. You are there in the evening, you can actually see the Arabic people to enjoy themselves in the park, shisha bars or restaurants. It was seriously such a lovely place to be. The next day we had to leave Dubai for Abu Dhabi, where we have discovered another tasty stuff. On the way there, I have decided to show you 3 different cookies I got in the Lulu supermarket. The first cookie that I've tried was called Mamoul, and that was a filled pastry with dates, pistachios and figs. The cookie is made of flour or sometimes fine semolina, ghee or butter, sugar, yeast and of course rose water. For the supermarket quality, those were actually very good. The next cookie is a very famous one, and it's called baklava. So this is a sweet dessert pastry made of layers of phyllo dough that is filled with chopped nuts and sweetened. Usually they prepare it in large pans where they put the phyllo dough and melted butter with a layer of chopped nuts. The cookie I have eaten had the pistachios, but there are also variations with walnuts and hazelnut. The last cookie that grabbed my attention in the supermarket was called Mabruma. And this is a cookie that is very similar to Kunafa because it's made from the same kind of a pastry, and the whole thing is filled with pistachios. And obviously there's also a lot of syrup inside. I need to tell you honestly that none of the cookies was a highlight for me. I think I will look for a great bakery here in Frankfurt that bake those freshly and try them again. The next stop for us on this journey was Abu Dhabi, and I don't need to tell you how beautiful the city is. It's less international than Dubai and much smaller. We have really liked it a lot. In Abu Dhabi, we went to the restaurant called Hanon Ferras Sweets and Restaurant that was located next to the oldest stone building in the city of Abu Dhabi. And please don't make me pronounce the name of this. Anyway, just right next to the restaurant you could see the mosque. When you walk into the restaurant, on the right side you can see the counter where you can see all different kind of Arabic sweets. But we came there to try the best seller, so the Kunafa. Kunafa is a traditional Arab dessert made with thin noodle-like pastry soaked in sweet sugar-based syrup that was layered with cheese, and usually there are also some nuts on the top. The whole thing is also served warm. This Kunafa was definitely #1 dessert that we have tried in Emirati. This restaurant had the 2 types of Kunafa, one with Nama cheese and one with Keshna cheese. From this what I understood, the one cheese is softer and the other harder. You could order there one of each, or you could have a mix. For me, the dessert was pretty sweet, but it wasn't extreme, so they always served the syrup on the side. On the plate you can see that we got also 2 other pastries, and that was a gift from the waitress, and one of those was definitely my second favorite dessert in Emirati, and it was called warbat. This dough was so soft and it was filled with a sweet cheese. It was soft, it was just perfect. This meal was definitely a highlight. I am pretty sure that in Dubai there are also similar restaurants where you can find this kind of pastry. And if you love this kunafa so much, you can even get the frozen one. Anyway, that will be it for this video. I hope you did enjoy this travel video from us. Next week we're gonna cover the traditional dishes of Bahrain, but until then I would like you to watch 2 of our other travel videos. Please subscribe to this channel if you liked this video, and I hope to see you soon in our next one. Bye!